Trainual is a great fit for writing down your process. And whenever you hit the moment that you need actually to train people, like automate enrollment, track completions, run certifications, in this way, it starts to feel like the wrong tool for the job or quite limited one. And that is why in this video, we're covering 4 platforms worth switching to if you're looking for something more. And we are covering EducateMe, TalentLMS, 360 Learning, and Absorb LMS. So let's get into it. We evaluated each platform on 5 main criteria, such as real LMS functionality beyond some soft documentation, pricing transparency, and scalability, ease of setup, also AI and any sort of automation capabilities. And the last one is real user feedback that we have collected from G2 and Terra. We only included tools that solve problems Trainually genuinely can. EducateMe is an AI native LMS built for small businesses and mid-market teams that need real training infrastructure, such as enrollment, automation, certifications, multi-audience delivery as well, without enterprise pricing or implementation timelines. As mentioned, it is best for around 50 to like 1,000 employees that started with Trainual and hit the ceiling. Now need to have a proper LMS which would handle some different features. And definitely, you would want to take a look at the different performance tracking systems like activity log, score page, and also the way how feedback could be easily automated. And another cool feature is definitely the AI tools, especially of AI assistant right there, because it's very, very simple to create a course by simply adding a prompt and it will lead you to the fully created course, which is amazing. And definitely, whenever you're thinking about different automation features, definitely checking out the automatic enrollment is a must at EducateMe. Yep, whenever you're thinking about pricing, so it starts from $239 per month. It also includes free trial for 2 weeks. And yeah, it's a pretty good time to play around with that. And also, you can get 10% off if you sign up annually. As for the limitations, so it doesn't have a native mobile app yet. However, it's accessible through different devices, phones, tablets, laptops, and gamification is quite limited. So, yeah, whenever you're wanting to have it a try, then we definitely recommend checking the link below to explore Educate. TalentLMS is a straightforward LMS built for teams that really need fast training for functionality, such as gamification, certifications, branching, without enterprise complexity or high price tags. It is best for small businesses to mid-sized team that want fastest possible move from Trainio to an LMS with also different sort of features that might help. Some features include AI tools like AI content creator for processing the courses filled with content, or such as skills, organizing the training not just by the course but are actually by the skills. And another interesting update of Talent LMS was the Learning Playground. And Playground is basically a self-paced practice where teams can practice different conversation, test their knowledge, and so on and so forth. So yeah, as for the pricing starts as of $149 per month, and also it includes different pricing plans, as you can see here. As for the verdict, it's definitely the fastest to set up. from Trainual on this list. And yeah, analytics might feel basic, customization hits a ceiling, and it wouldn't scale well if your training complexity grows significantly. However, we are moving to the next LMS. 360 Learning is a collaborative LMS with a social layer that keeps content current without the L&D having to manage everything. It is best for teams living Trainual because content goes stale and nobody like engages with it. So yeah, whenever you're looking for something to have more engagement, having more community learning, then definitely 360 Learning is something to look at. The core differentiator is collaborative authoring, so your intent, subject matter experts create courses directly in the platform, while inline review and um, approval workflows. Yes, definitely a good way of checking 360 Learning. As for one of the cases and features that you might look at is definitely any sort of authoring tools. For instance, AI-driven course creation and also writing assistant is quite a cool feature right there. Plus, taking a look at different smart reviews, which again also automated AI-powered reviews. Yeah, definitely worth checking out, and also keep in mind that it goes well for collaborative purposes. Whenever we are talking about pricing, so it starts from $8 per user per month up to 100 users. And also, there are business and enterprise on custom pricing. So, as for the verdict, definitely 360 Learning solves the engagement problem. Trainio never addresses like content that nobody reads after the first week. So if your playbooks are technically complete but practically ignored, then it is worth to take a serious look at. Now we are moving to the final platform. Absorb LMS is a platform mid-market to enterprise platform size with smart enrollment automation, multi-portal branding, and a clear learner UI. Built for teams that have outgrown lightweight tools and are ready to invest in proper training infrastructure. So, as mentioned, it's best for around 100 to 500 that found Trainual too limited. And also, whenever you're looking for something more structural, definitely worth checking out. And yeah, whenever we are talking about different features of Absorb that withstand Trainual is definitely checking out the enrollment and automation sort of features, and also taking a closer look at their reporting and analysis, since it also having quite clear overview towards that. And definitely one of the things that worth checking out is AI-powered agents that will help your learners to have all the necessary navigation, assistance, and practices. So yeah, whenever we're talking about pricing, so right there, this is where it gets a little bit trickier. There is custom pricing, so no public rate. However, if you are going to complete some of the information based on your company needs and so on, you will discover the pricing which would fit your team. Most buyers report starting that the prices might be something around like $20,000 or more per year. So you will need to contact sales for a quote. As for the verdict, right call if you're outgrown Granial Talent, Trainio, or Talent LMS and ready to invest in something more enterprise level platform. So yeah, let's get into summary. For most teams switching from Trainual and having around 30 to 500 employees, frustrated by the soap ceiling and also lack of real training logic and wanting to use some AI tools, definitely Educate Me is the right pick. Whenever you are going into direction of having the fastest setup and you want to like start as soon as possible, then basically Talent LMS might fit your need for that. Whenever you are thinking that engagement, knowledge sharing are the core problems and you want to fix those, then 360 Learning might be a great solution for you. And of course, if you are closer to enterprise sort of size, then you would need to try to invest into more enterprise environment such as Absorb. The full written breakdown and a link to book a demo with Educate Me are both in the description box below. And right there, you can see also side by side comparison that we have provided based on the which kind of gaps are fixed by which LMS and also score provided by the G2 ratings. And obviously, the information regarding the starting price and who is it best for. So we highly recommend to pause this video just to have a quick overlook of that. However, if it helped, then subscribe and thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.